going on, y'all? Good evening. We are here once again for the second and last match of tonight. It's going to be a Division 2 match between Mari and Somalian. Both players uh, really looking for help in this match. Both players need kind of need something. They both would really love to win this match. But we'll talk about a little bit more when the match begins. So, without further ado, let's see if players are online. What's going on, Mari? What's going on, man? I hope you're doing well. What the fuck is happening with Somalian? Oh, he's live, so there's that. Players, be sure to have on your hertz and input displays, as those are necessary for play. Alright, I see Somalian is live, and I now see Mari is live. Great. That's what we like to see. W. Mari. I love Mari. I think we all love this guy. Exactly. That's what I'm saying, Anpu. You know, like it's at 4 UTC. It's happening. You know, it's pretty hype. What's going on, man? I'm pretty sure everyone loves this guy, Mari. Maybe not. Maybe not everyone. Some people don't like him, but I don't know. I like him. He's cool. All right. Since both players are present, let's go on over to the restream scene and see how they're looking. And look at this. We got players here. We got Mari, just kind of vibing. Mari, who's I think I'm gonna fix up the little dog. We're gonna make him a big guy. We're gonna make Mari a bigger guy. Let's make him a slightly bigger guy, shall we? There he is. We got a bigger Mari here. What's going on? Somalian? I hope you're doing well. I'm doing well here. Once both players have officially warmed up, it's gonna be our starting seed. It's gonna be 4C F9 40. Thanks for placing the or typing the country. I almost pinned that. I was like frame perfect commands. I literally almost pressed that. I can't believe that. That's crazy. What's going on? Math Master. What's going on? Right, let me untie him. Wait, Mari has in the seat and is ready. So just waiting for Somalian, and he has it in too. So let's get them going for gate number 1 in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. W DAS. Yeah, everyone's saying that. Everyone's saying W DAS. You know, everybody loves DAS. No one loves DAS better than Mari. On the left there, we have Mari, who is currently 0-5 in the division. Really needs some help here in this division. It's not like he's playing bad, though. You know, he took Macy to a decider and Poopy to a decider. So it's not like he's been playing bad. It's just, you know, he's playing some really, really good players. Would really love a win here to really stave off auto relegation. Somalian kind of in a similar situation as well, although doing slightly better. Currently at 1-4. Did defeat Zach 3-0, but also lost to Poopy 2-3, and Macy 1-3 as well, among others. So both players looking for their win. Mari at 49k, Somalian at 70k. Currently with a 1 Tetris lead to start. I think I'm gonna try and get your match in at some point, Anpu, just to like, because I believe that's the last late night match of your division that I can take. It's you versus like JDH. What's that stuff on Mari's board? Well, you see, he has this little fancy gay background uh, that it has like a blue border. It has like a blue neon border. It has like a pride flag on it. It has some blocks in the background as well. It has Pinterest as well, if you can kind of see it, but it's blurred. We're gonna misshift that Z piece, but get a Tetris to lower down the stack. So gonna slow him down a little bit, but Mari is in the lead at 171. Somalian with a couple of misshifts as well in the center of the board. So both players kind of in a little bit of a dig. Somalian up high, needs to try and get this down. Takes a single, needs something to the left, gets an L. And a Z, good LZ combo. I need something to the right, gets a T. And now starts to bring this down row by row. Mari is now clean once again and can start to take advantage. Nice tuck of the L. And now Somalian's open and gets a Tetris up to 182. Mari at 226. 2 Tetrises in the lead now. So neither player dying to their complications that had formed on their board. So some good survival skills on their end. These are good players. Okay. I trust that these players will not die early. You know what I'm saying? They can go the distance and get max outs. Somalian now with a little bit of traffic on the board. I'd love a square. Not quite coming, so just we'll have to burn this down. It's gonna actually take a good amount of burns to get this down for Somalian to try and get this down. This is Mari's chance to really build a lead. Currently at 280. Somalian at 239. Oh, it's not a commentator's curse. That's a skill issue. Okay, no, commentator's curse does not exist. I'm never claiming that, bro. That does not exist. that is skill issue. Oh, Somalian actually not gonna get that S all the way to the left. Gets that square all the way over though, so will be able to survive this. Needs a J, gets a bar instead. And actually those bars are really gonna help him put material on the left side, and he's gonna be able to get out of this. Somalian at 256, Mari though at 353, 100,000 points in the lead, taking full advantage of this dig that Somalian's found himself into, and Somalian's gonna survive that. Some good foresight using those bars all the way to the left to give himself space to try and get this down. Now Somalian set up in the center. And gets the bar in the Tetris. Somalian probably looking for some kind of 400, hopefully going into 19. Mari looking for a low to mid 500. So Somalian will need to play some efficient 19 to try and bring this back. Or hope for some mistake on Mari's side. I agree, everyone's saying this. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, everyone's saying that, bro. Like, it's not my fault. Alright, nice triple for Mari. Kind of a spiky board, so just gonna have to try and take a couple burns to get it down. Mari having 2 Tetris left. Somalian as well at 340. Mari at 479, so about 120,000 points ahead. Somalian gonna go in at 367. And Mari is gonna transition in at 506, 140,000 points ahead. Very healthy lead for Mari. Let's see what he's gonna be able to do with it. Meanwhile, Somalian will need to play efficient and catch up to Mari. Mari putting all the pressure on Somalian. Gets another Tetris up to 5 for 38. I'm only gonna get a Tetris in level 28 though at 423. What's going on, Fire? I hope you're doing well. Also, you got your 1.4. Very good game. Wasn't a 1.44, so that makes it a very good game for you. You know that you broke the curse. Alright, nice burns for Somalian. Ready for a Tetris if he can get an L piece, but the L just doesn't quite show up in time. Finally gets it. And it's going to get a Tetris. Somalian at 484. Mari at 595. Somalian actually cutting into the leads very slightly, now only down by 110,000 points from what was about 150,000 points starting in 19. Ooh, Mari actually going to misshift that T-piece. It's going to slow him down. This is exactly what Somalian's looking for. As he gets another Tetris up to 544. Some more misshifts for Mari at the center of the board. Needs to get this down now to survive. Gets a very close middle.
Damn.
Game material on the left side of the bar. Gets one. Has a T-spin setup, but not going to wait for it. And just very inopportune J pieces is going to do him in. And not getting that bar all the way to the left. He's going to be done at 618. So the chase down for Somalian will be 619. 619. So about a Tetris and change will do it. Just bad mechanics. Yeah, that was tough. The misshift really slowed you down, and then just didn't quite get that bar all the way to the left. So it looks like Somalian knows the deal now and is just starting to take his singles and doubles. Knows he has all the time in the world to do it. Only 10,000 points away. Chase down is 619. Jinxes don't exist except it's from the player's mental. Yeah, exactly. And with that single, Somalian's going to take game number 1 and lead the set 1-0. GG's. Some good perseverance from Somalian. Coming down so far behind and coming back right at the end, waiting for Mari to top out. So our next seed will be 5D. 5D. Hello there, Sky. Hello, Sky. I hope your night's going well. My night's going pretty well. I just got home from work not too long ago. Both players have the seat. Let's get the goal for game number 2. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. But yeah, I'm doing pretty well. Got home from work like not too long ago. And now casting a match. You know, this is like the peak time for me to, you know, take matches, and there was one available, so I'm like, I'm gonna take it. You know what I'm saying? I set this one up. Well, I'm actually not gonna go for the line spin. Gonna take the triple instead. The piece is actually not quite agreeing with him, but finally gets a S piece to tuck in the SJ tuck setup on the right side. Mari up high, but board is clean. Gets a Tetris to lower down the stack, as does Somalian. Alright, Somalian trying to get this down. Gets a Tetris up to 57. Mari at 94k. And Sky wishing Mari good luck. Everybody loves Mari in these parts, it seems. Nice triple for Mari, gonna get that down. Actually set up in the column 8 well, and is gonna maintain it. Trying to stay efficient in 18 and gets it. You're only still up because you're too sleepy to muster the effort to go to bed. Oh my god. I never knew there was effort to going to bed, because I just go to sleep. Like, I'll just fall asleep at random, and then just get up like 7 hours later. Mari at 128, Somalian at 100,000. Is going to get a row 3 Tetris up to 123 to 124. Mari as well up to 152. Both players with a bit of challenging board. Somalian trying to turn this into a Tetris setup in column 9, but that square is going to reduce it to a triple. Mari not actually going to hit the 50-50, so we'll have to continue to burn up high. Gets that Z to the left. And is now open on the right side on row 2. Gets the board on the Tetris up to 208. Somalian at 156, down by 2 Tetrises. It's the effort to get ready for bed. I mean, once I showered, I'm effectively ready to go to bed at any time. So at least that's how at least that's my logic. Because at that point, I'm usually just chilling in my room, unless I'm doing like stats or something. I'm basically ready to go to bed at any time. I'll just like lay down, maybe listen to like a video or something, and then I'm just dead in like 10 minutes. 284 Mari, 228 for Somalian. Now 3 Tetrises in the lead is Mari. Gonna be looking for a 500 going into 19. Somalian could as well. Maybe looking for a high 400 though at this rate. Fire Dogs also wishing good luck to Mari. Yeah, everyone's a Mari fan. It's just like how everyone's a Jockey Pulse fan. Everybody loves these 2 characters. I mean, they're pretty good characters, you know, in the grand scheme of things. Ooh, Somalian setting up a series of tucks. Kind of risky plays, but we'll take the double. And early shifts the J piece. Actually sets up a dirty Tetris and gets it. Oh my god. That was a kind of unorthodox way to do it, but it does pay off. Somalian at 330, Mari at 397 with a little bit of garbage on the board. And trying to set up in the center, but the pieces just are not agreeing with him at all. So as a result, we'll have to take some burns to set himself up. Actually has to put a lot of weight on that hole. This is the chance Somalian was looking for to come back, as he is set up clean on the right side. Mari gonna uncover though. You'd be happy with Somalian winning. He advanced in PDM today. I see we have a little bit of PAL bias in chat as well. Somalian with the delayed bits. Let's see if he can get rewarded for it. Bar is currently not coming for him. Bar did come for Mari. Alright, Somalian gonna hit the Vits, but needs to get this down now. And oh my god, he's up too high, and it's just not gonna come down in time. He's gonna be done at 367. Mari at 452 is good for game number 2. He's gonna tie the set 1-1. Somalian having to pay for his greed right before transition. Our next seed will be 6E, 6 Echo. What was you doing? I don't know. You was doing some like fire dog stacking, where like you set up center well and then you burn for like 60 lines. Like, we tell him not to do that, and then you do it anyway. So, like, I don't know, man. But it won you the match, so it won you the game there, right? So, I don't know, man. Maybe it works. Maybe it works. Maybe that's the strat. That might be the move, man. Yeah. Somalian has in the seat and is ready. As does Mari. Let's get them going for game number 3. In 3, 2, 1, Tetris. There we go. So Mari gonna tie up the set 1-1, taking that game number 2. Both players looking for that very important win, especially a 3-1. 7 points would take Mari very far. Wouldn't quite get him out of last place, but definitely get him on the track to get himself out of relegation. Mari in some early trouble. Okay, Good C. Now needs a J or bar to that left side. Gets a J over. And now the well is uncovered on his side. Now with level bar T. Sets up the J. Gets a J triple. And now the well is reopened and Mari's going to be perfectly safe now. Good survival skills on his end. He lost Somalian up a little high as well. Cover the well right as the bar comes.
There we go. Yes,
But
bro.
finally able to get his first touch of the
Dude.
game, up to 55k. Mari at 62. Both players experiencing a little bit of difficulty with the pieces to start out. Your cooked fire dog stacking is now a term. Well, it's only a term on this channel because you're a friend of the show, you know. Friends of the show will get their own terms. You know, it's like creative mode stacking. Like, no one else uses that. No one else uses that as a term but me. Right? It's just me. Mari screen. You know, no one else is using that. Mari at 133. Somalian at 148. Wait, okay, I'm not a hater. Okay, I'm not a hater. It's just I'm just calling it as I see it, okay? As a as a fellow commentator. I'm just calling it as I see it. It's not hate. It's not hate. Good S flat for Mari. Going to allow him to reopen the well with only one burn. Gonna get the bar and the Tetris up to 182. Somalian at 220. What do you mean no one else uses that? Yeah, no one else is using these terms that I like make up. Like creative mode stacking was a term I made up. No one else uses that. Same with Mari screen. No one else uses that. Fire dog stacking. No one else uses that. I just be making up terms that like sometimes they catch on. You know, like super kill screen. That was an original term that I made. That people started to actually use. That's the only term that people have actually used world or community wide is super kill screen. We're gonna get another Tetris up to 275. Line at 311. These are some lot. This is a lot better of a 18 game for both players. Both looking for that mid to high 500 going into 19. Especially given the kind of rough start to the game that both players had. Some good recoveries on both their ends. You did say creative stacking, yeah.
Okay.
I don't even know why I started calling it that. It just came to me one day. I was like, this guy's playing like he's on creative mode, so I'm gonna just call it creative mode stacking. Somalian at 406. Mari not too far behind at 371. Keeping pace with one another, trailing by only a Tetris and a half. Now with love, a T or Z gets the T first and is now ready on the right side. Alright, only facing off against Somalian a couple other times. This is not a very common matchup. And every time Somalian's taking it. So looking for a little bit of revenge here in this set. And he's going to start it off by trying to take this lead back. Nice loose Anderson adjustment from Mari. Oh my god. Love seeing that. You don't see that too often nowadays. Mari at 470. Somalian at 521. Looking for a 600. And he can get these next couple of Tetrises. High spired though. And has to make a couple of holes. So this will slow him down slightly. Yeah, we'll have to unfortunately take himself out of 600 contention, but it's okay. He'll still go in with a mid 500 and burns in at 556. Mari gonna go in at 526 now, only one Tetris behind. Good triple for Mari to clean up the stack. And is now ready to start building on the right side again. Gets a board on the Tetris up to 559. Somalian getting the Tetris up to 584. Scores are very neck and neck. Players are essentially trading the lead with every Tetris. One for Mari, 586, but another one for Somalian, 609. Nice tuck up the J for Somalian, but unfortunately could not use that bar, but gets another one very quickly. And a setup again, it gets the perfect clear on 21 up to 663. Mari at 615, only down by... Actually, no, down by 2 Tetrises now. Was not able to really set up a Tetris with the last bar, but is now. And we'll be able to use this one. Tetris for Somalian up to 694. A very solid game for both players. Ooh, no good place to put that square for Mari, so just has to stash it all the way to the left. This will have to force him to take a lot of burns. Yeah, and another inopportune piece in the center. Has to make a bunch of holes. It's really going to slow Mari down and give Somalian a lot of headroom to continue to build this lead. Somalian up high, but uncovers the well. Gets the bar and the Tetris. Now up 110,000 points, up to 788. Mari setting up center well. Nice adjustment. And he's going to get a bar in the center up to 702. So some good cleanup for Mari, but he's still trailing that 100,000 points. We'll need to hope for some slowdown on Somalian's end. Mari goes into 25 at 736. Somalian in at 853. Very good paces for both of our players here. And another one up to 886. This is looking like a very explosive finish for both players. Another touch for Somalian up to 919. Mari at 775. Actually now down to almost 150,000 points and no good place to put that L, but will get a Tetris down to lower the stack. It's only going to get another touch up to 952, but some complications on the board. Gets a bar to the left side. And C to the left, and can now start to build on row 2. One Tetris away from the max out.
No!
All Mari can do is hope to go perfect, but
Oh, wow,
is not
GG's.
set up for it. And with this last Tetris, Somalian has gotten the max out, and with those misdrops in the center, Mari's done at 821. And Somalian will get the max out at 802. Has no burns for 1.1. We're only going to end at 805 and take game number 3. What a set for both players. 800k and max out. Some very good scores for both of our players here. Very well played. But it's going to be Somalian taking it and now leads the set 2-1. What's going on, Chiller? Hope you're doing well. Always good to see you around. Our next seed will be 7F, 7 Falcon. And Somalian has in the seed and is ready. Yeah, what the fuck, exactly. Yeah, good score from Small, you know, max out. Yeah, but good score from Mari too, 800k. Yeah, that wins a lot of games. And 800k can win a lot of games. It just didn't win that one. Sometimes you gotta max out to win. Alright, Mari has in the seed. Let's get them going here for game number 4. 4, 3, 2, 1. Tetris. How's your afternoon going, Chiller? I think it's afternoon for you, right? It's like 4, so it should be like 14, yeah. So, Yeah. Where's the number of games won? It's the Puyos in the center. So Somalian has 2, and Mari has 1. Delayed Vits start for Somalian. And it's not actually getting a bar to get it down. Nice quick tap on the J piece. And we'll be able to get the Vits now. Doesn't quite get rewarded though yet. While continuing to have to burn. Finally gets the bar in the Tetris up to 36. Mari with the Z-spin. We'll get another one up to 52. Yeah, it's the Puyos in the center. This is a Puyo themed restream seed. You know what I'm saying? It's based on the game I used to play before Tetris. You know, I wasn't a Tetris player at first. I played Puyo Puyo for a couple years. And then I switched to Tetris. I actually didn't like Tetris starting out. I ain't gonna lie. I thought the game was kind of ass. Another delayed Vits for Somalian. Ooh, Mari up high. Needs a J piece or a bar. Oh, gets the L piece and is gonna be down at 80k, and Somalian at 110. Will be good for game number 4 and the set. Takes it 3 games to 1. Some unfortunate placements there for Mari. He's gonna do him in. Yeah, playing with a little bit of fire, but just wasn't able to get it down. This will put Mari 0-6 in the division, so he's gonna really need some big plays here to try and get this try and stave off relegation. But yeah, it's gonna be Somalian taking that, not mulling at all. Just he's like, you know, I'm done. I don't need to do nothing else, and I respect that. Respect that so much. Just send me back. No, you gotta stay. You gotta stay in Division 2. You know, so like, what if Fire Dogs comes back?